Hi everyone,
and welcome
to another
7-minute
Social.
All right, welcome to another 7-minute social. I am happy to have my sons with me. I've got King David, I've got Noah Michael, and I've got Estes Calvin. And we want to today on 7-minute social talk about brothers and brotherhood. In fact, there is a verse in the Bible that comes from Genesis chapter 4. And in this story, it's talking about the first two brothers, Cain and Abel. And Cain and Abel both brought their gifts to God. And God was happy with Abel's gift and not happy with Cain's. And so Cain got jealous of his brother. And as a result, what did he do to his brother?
Kill him.
He killed his brother. And so now God comes, and this is back when man and God were still interacting face to face. And God asked Cain about his brother Abel. And God says in Genesis chapter 4, verse 9, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And Abel said back to God, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And what does am I my brother's keeper mean?
Like, am I meant to take care of my brother?
Okay. What's another way of putting that?
like, am I supposed to be there for my brother?
Yeah, am I supposed to take care of my brother? Am I supposed to be there for my brother? Noah, anything?
Am I supposed to be like my brother's babysitter?
Am I supposed to be my brother's babysitter? I like that one. I like another way to put it as saying, my brother is not my problem, or my brother is not my responsibility. Basically, Cain had the nerve to tell God, my brother is not my responsibility, my problem. And so, let me ask this question. Brothers, are you your brother's keeper?
Yes.
Let me start with you. King, do you feel like you're your brother's keeper?
Yes.
Noah, do you feel like you're your brother's keeper?
Yes.
Estes, do you feel like your brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
All the time? Sometimes?
All the time.
When you feel like it? When you don't feel like it?
Yes.
Feel like it.
All the
Okay.
time.
All the time. Okay. Now, they're saying this now in front of the camera, but before the camera was rolling, you didn't see the arguing and the pillow fights and the everything else that's going on. But okay, I'm hearing you. I'm going to remind you of that later. Alrighty, so let me just go around the table and just say, what are some examples of being your brother's keeper? How can you be your brother's keeper? King, how can you be your brother's keeper?
Like if I see Noah or Estes at school and kids picking on them, I can go and stand up for them.
Ah, the big brother coming and standing up. Okay. Noah, how can you be your brother's keeper?
If he needs help with something at school or like with math, like I can help him, like not tell him the answer, but like help him figure out how to do it.
So help with homework, help with work, help him. So teaching in a sense, right? Estes, you're the youngest, but how are you still your brother's keeper?
Like, if they're lonely, I can go and play with them.
Okay, I like that. If they're lonely, you can play with them. Any other ways you can, as the youngest, still be your brother's keeper?
If they're sad, you can make them happy.
Oh, that's a great one. If you're sad, you can cheer your brother up, right? If they're lonely, if they're sad, help them to learn something with schoolwork, protect them, watch over them. Wow, those are all the ways you can be your brother's keeper. Now, Cain was the oldest or the youngest?
Oldest.
And did he protect his brother, like you said? No, in
No.
fact, he hurt him. And did he teach his brother, like you said? No, in fact,
No.
he could have learned from him to give a better gift to God, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did he cheer his brother up?
No.
Keep him from being lonely. So Cain definitely was not a good keeper of his brother. But when Cain said, am I my brother's keeper? We are, in fact, our brother's keeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are brothers. You guys have each other. Even if you don't have anything else, you have each other. People can choose not to be your friend anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you choose not to be each other's brother?
Can't.
You can't.
Ah, it's a trick
It's
question.
not an
Related.
option.
Tough luck. It's still going to happen. It's still going to be there. Alrighty, so now that you guys are brothers, you guys understand that. So now let me just push the conversation a little bit. What about the people who do not live in this house and who do not have this same blood going through their veins? Are they still your brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
like we take care of them like our brother.
Why are they still your brother?
They're all God's children.
Ooh, they're all God's children. Who were the first people God made?
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, right? And so then after that, they had Cain and Abel, and they were brothers. And so you're suggesting that because of that, we're all brothers?
Yeah, because we're all related.
Okay, well, what about the people who don't look like us? What if they don't have this beautiful brown skin like we have? Are they still our brothers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What if they speak a a different language? What if they speak a more beautiful language than us, like maybe French or Polynesian or Espanol? What if they speak another language? Are they still our brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask this question. What if they don't worship God or believe in God like we do? You said we're all brothers in God. If they don't believe in God, are they still our brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then we just have to help them out and
Okay.
teach them about
Know
God.
who God is.
So then how can we be our brother's keeper to people who don't live in our house, who aren't physically like our brothers? How can we be our brother's keeper to the stranger on the street?
You can, if they're homeless, we can like give them food. If they
Or like
need
give
help,
them money to buy food.
we can help them out. Like if they need help
Okay.
or anything, even if they're rich, we can still help them out. Like be their friend or something.
Okay.
Like
You can
if they're
just be
cold,
there
give
for
them a
them.
blanket.
Be a friend, be there for them, give them a blanket. Let's just bring it in because oh yeah, if they're homeless, we can give them food. What's something like more practical? For example, what about that kid who you go to school with who's not homeless? What are just some simple, practical ways that people can be their brother's keeper?
You can just be friends with them.
Be friends
Yeah.
with them.
You can be nice,
Nice
with
to
them.
them.
If they don't have like friends, then you can be their friend. If they get bullied, you can stand up for them.
Yeah, like don't bully them.
Okay. We can share, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can encourage. We can be an example, right? All of these things. If someone's getting picked on, we can stand up for them if they're not our brothers. So these are the ways that we can be our brother's keeper. And then, of course, as adults, we can do the same thing. As adults, we can look out for one another. As adults, we can help one another. We can be kind to our coworkers and our neighbors. We can turn the other cheek. Maybe our neighbors did something that bothered us, and instead of making it into a big fight, we can just kind of shake it off. Kind of like you guys, right? Oh, he touched me. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he's sitting on my pillow, and like we could just we could just look past it, right? And we don't have to let everything be a big deal, right? And so we can love and we can try to keep each other instead of chase each other away. Do you get what it means by my brother's keeper? Do you know what it means to keep something? You keep something instead of chase it away. What about in hockey or in soccer? There's a goalkeeper. What is their job to do?
The goal?
Keep
Make sure
like,
nobody
keep the
gets
puck
anything
out of
in it.
To protect the goal. The goalkeeper does what to the goal?
Protect it.
So what does the brother's keeper do?
Protect
Protect
the
the
other
brothers.
brothers.
Ah, you guys are a little bit smarter than I was at your age. Not as cute as I was at your age, though. Alrighty. So thank you guys for explaining what it means to be brothers to each other and to be your brother's keeper. Can I get a volunteer to pray for us before we get out of here? Alrighty, I had 2 volunteers. So let's give a quick prayer from King and a quick prayer from Noah.
God, just help us have the courage and just help us look out for each other. And if someone's in need, then just remind us that we're all brothers and that we need to help each other out. In Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Amen. God, please help us all have a good rest of the day. Help the people seeing this video, help them be able to see it and not have problems. And Jesus Christ, we pray.
Amen. Esther, you want in on this before we close?
Nah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for another 7-Minute Social. And remember to do your best to be your sister, your brother, your neighbor's keeper.